Well, this is what it looked like in the Twin Cities on May 30th, 2020, 5 days after George Floyd's murder. A curfew was in place and huge crowds of law enforcement were patrolling and clearing the streets. A new case is raising questions about how Minneapolis police responded and used force during those volatile days of unrest and rioting.
Jennifer Hoff looked through court documents and body camera video to bring us Jaleel Stallings' story tonight. Jennifer?
Hi guys, Jaleel Stallings was facing several charges for what happened that night of May 30th, 2020, including attempted second-degree murder. But a jury recently acquitted Stallings, who said he fired a gun in self-defense. Here's why, and we want to warn you, some of the body camera video is graphic.
Group the parking lot in the north running.
Newly released body camera footage shows Minneapolis police officers and their SWAT unit patrolling Lake Street in the days after George Floyd was murdered. The video and court documents show the unit in an unmarked van without its lights or sirens on. That van similar to this one that was recorded in the same area. Testimony from one of those officers confirms the unit was in fact directed to shoot civilians with 40mm rounds, sometimes called rubber bullets.
Hit him.
On the night of May 30th, that included Jaleel Stallings, who was in a parking lot with other people. A curfew was in effect. The body camera video and a judge's order in this case confirmed Stallings was hit in his chest and then fired a gun 3 times in the direction of that unmarked van, later testifying he didn't know the people inside were police. At this point, Stallings is bleeding and on the ground. The original news release from the Hennepin County Attorney's Office says Stallings quickly ran away while officers began searching for him. That same judge's order finding Stallings was making himself as much a non-threat as possible on the ground, while the body camera video shows officers beating him, saying he was resisting.
He was resisting when we approached. Yep, that's the way it happened.
Stallings' booking photo clearly shows his injuries. The officers involved testified they thought Stallings was a rioter, and the use of force was necessary because they thought Stallings was crouched down, ready to throw something. Also tonight, Stallings says the officers violated his right to due process by providing false statements and suggesting that he was the aggressor in this. He told the publication, The Minnesota Reformer, that he's still considering further legal action. And there's also this, the Minneapolis police chief issuing a statement that says, in part, context is important here, and that, quote, the officers had just been through 4 days of rioting, looting, arson, and the burning of the 3rd Precinct, and that he respects the internal investigatory process, which is currently active. So certainly a story we'll continue to follow. Back to you.
All right. Thank you.